That is my goal before 2020 is over. We're going to do the book club, and I'm going to have some choices. Liz Fenton, Lisa Steinke are here with some choices. I'm going to get one in before the year's over.
We believe in you.
See, that's why I'm wrapping all my presents now, so I have time to sit by the fireplace and actually read a book. All right, let's go through it. You give us 4 books, and then I'm going to pick the one that I'm going to add to my list. Who's going to go first?
I'm going to go first. I've got The Boys Club by Erica Katz. So this is The Devil Wears Prada meets The Firm. And I love books like that. It's about a woman who's fresh out of law school who joins a big Manhattan law firm and gets caught up in all the power involved in that. And then she uncovers something that isn't great. And she has to kind of decide whether to risk her career to expose the truth. So it's really great. And I think it's timely, too.
Okay, your emojis for this one?
Okay, so the first, I went obvious again. It's the scales of justice. And then a guy, because she works in the mergers and acquisitions part of it, and she's the one of the only women. And then I have the woman with the hands over her head, because she's really debating about what is the right thing to do, and if she wants to really, come out and risk her career when she's just getting started.
Okay. That is The Boys Club. Excellent. What is the next book?
I have The Comeback by Ella Berman.
Okay.
And this is a book about a young actress who disappears the night before the Golden Globes. She's nominated. She's at the height of her career. And she vanishes. And a year later, she comes back and she's holding on to a terrible secret that her director had sexually assaulted her. And she's then asked to present his Lifetime Achievement Award. And so her entire life just spirals because no one knows what he has done to her. And it's very timely in the Me Too movement and a great read.
Emojis. Can you hear me?
You know what? I think we can now.
Okay.
My emojis are, so I have the Wilting Rose, which I was proud because we haven't used this one yet. And that's because, she was a bright, beautiful flower, and then she went down. The emoji with his zipper mouth is because she's holding on to the secret. And the hammer because she really has to try to build back her life.
Okay, our next book, Good Night Beautiful. Is this like a love story? Love?
No, it's actually the opposite of a love story.
Okay.
It's a thriller. It's probably my favorite book I've read so far of 2020. And I have to be really careful how I describe it because I don't want to give anything away, but it's about a couple who leaves New York City to move upstate. The husband is a therapist, and what he doesn't know is that people can eavesdrop on his therapy sessions. So someone is eavesdropping, and then a French woman shows up in a Mini Cooper, and he disappears. Now, I don't want to say more because the twists and turns in this book are jaw-dropping. So I just had to tell you to read it. You got to see for yourself.
Yeah. This sounds good. All right, what are
You're
your
getting a lot of these and us.
Well, the first one I did a twister, a tornado, because listen, we've written suspense. We are hard to fool, and my jaw was dropping at the twists in here. And then a house, because a big part of the story revolves around this house they moved to. And then I did this. This is how I felt at the end of the book. Is this third emoji? I was just kind of dead. I was just like, wow. So Amy Molloy is a master of this kind of writing, and I highly recommend.
Okay, what's our final book choice, ladies?
I have The Guest List by Lucy Foley, and this is also a thriller. It's about a wedding that takes place on a remote island in Ireland, and it goes from the point of view of many different people at the wedding: the bride, the plus one, the best man, the wedding planner, and the bridesmaid, who, if you haven't already guessed, they're all possibly those who done it, who are responsible for what we don't know. We hear a scream in the beginning, and that's all we know.
Okay, I'm partial. I think I already decided, but tell me your emojis. Emojis?
Okay, my emojis are the someone screaming, because again, like I said, you hear a scream in the beginning, but you do not know what happened. Then the eyes, because your eyes are on everyone. As a reader, you have no idea who is responsible, and you start to put the pieces together that it may have been a murder, but you're not sure. And then the emoji with the hand over his mouth, because that's how I felt at the end. Again, I was very fooled and I thought I knew who did it, and I was completely off base. A very, very good thriller.
I have picked my book. Do you want to guess which book I picked? Who?
I think I did.
Yeah, ding, 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 ding.
Your response.
I gave it away, right? I got a little too excited over the book. I love it. Good night, beautiful. All right. I'm taking a few days off in December. I'm hoping I'll have time to get a blanket and sit down, and my 4 children will just leave mommy alone 10 minutes. Let me practice and see what it feels like to actually read a book. It would be nice. Thank you, ladies. Oh, by the way, if you want to buy any of those books, we've put the